We're going to look at race number 7, though. Here is Class 3 over the 1650. Super lineup as well, headed by Everyone's Delight. Keith Young is a 2-time course and distance winner. Draws barrier number 2 as well. Cheerful Days has won his last 3. You're My Everything winner first up. Good fourth to Family Folks last time out. Sanchmark first up for the season. Exceptional Nice has finished second on his last 5 starts. Super Buddies first up for the season as well. David Hayes, Caristine, inside gate for him. Fast Pace 2-time course and distance winner. And Surrealism has been behind Far on his last 3 starts. There's no Far though on Wednesday night. Again, we start with the speed map here, Mark, and potentially not so much pace here in the early stages. So who are the runners to look out for?
We've got Everyone's Delight, Andrew, drawn 2 this week. He had barrier 11 last time, and that many was trapped wide. Fast Pace has got a better draw 2 this week, Paul. He's down from barrier 12 to gate 4, which will see him in a much better position.
Yeah, I think he'll get a nice run. Turin Red Star, he might eventually go on with it. I think he'd be a wide initially. He might try and get outside the lead of Everyone's Delight. So he might come across and give Exceptional Nice a nice one back position. Goritis, another one who's drawn a little bit wide, is going to be out there. But Cheerful Days and You're My Everything are 2 of the main chances they'll get back.
Right, it's a long way back, and Sanchmark sees the field in the early part of the race as well. So a bit to get through here, but we'll start off with the very consistent Exceptional Nice and his jockey, Alexi Bedell.
Alexi, Exceptional Nice is a horse that you've got to know very, very well, and I dare say it's high time that he managed to get his head in front for you.
Yes, I like this horse. Well, he's been very consistent. The way he runs is always I've been very close. He tries very hard. Unfortunately, he's been beaten on the line a few times. While he tries hard, he'll be ready to run a good race again. And
obviously, just as you mentioned, he's been beaten on the line. I mean, last time out, he was beaten by a good one, Far, who's won again since.
Yes, correct. He's got his natural speed. He's a potential leader in the race, and then he keeps going. He doesn't have that sharp turn of foot. He's only a bit one pace, so that can explain why horses with a good turn of foot can beat him on the line. But he's very consistent, his form is good, so I have no doubt he's going to run a good race again.
And just from barrier 6, as you say, obviously he's a go-forward type of horse with the plan very much to sort of make plenty of use of him.
Yes, he's very easy. He showed good early speed, so I just make it simple and natural for him, and hopefully I can keep enough to be strong on the line.
There you go, that's exceptional. That's his gift, isn't he? He runs second his last 5, so he's a must for the top 4, surely. Let's have a look at some of his rivals, though, Mark, and we'll start off with Exceptional Nice. Sorry, we've just seen him. We'll start off with You're My Everything, who's been really good on his 2 starts so far. And we can see him here on his first start, in actual fact. This was him winning, and I think on debut. It was a super effort.
It was indeed. He came right through the middle at 16-1, and just the way he powered to the line. He had everything go right this night. As the run appeared through the middle, we'll see shortly his second start where he had to come wide, but it was a very dominant victory. Paul, he beat a consistent horse in Diamond Brilliant and showed that excellent turn of foot.
He did, didn't he? And look, he just want a little bit of pace on, but up to the 1650 looks ideal for him. New jockeys, he's going to have his 3rd new jockey. Well, he's had the 3 starts, new jockey every time. Jerry Chow will ride him.
All right, so this is his second start then, Paul. As Mark said, had to come a little bit wider this time.
Yeah, this is the opening query of the horse, because he is a get-back horse. But look, the 1650, both his runs have been over 1200. So stepping up to 1650, the way he finishes off, it looks like it's going to suit him down to the ground. And another really good run. He just couldn't get to the leaders, that was it.
And he did win in Australia over 1600 metres prior to arriving, so the step up in trip is absolutely ideal for him.
Yeah, as Family Folks winning, Diamond Brilliant in there, the runner. They're all very consistent horses in this grade. But we're going to have a look at, Mark, Tony Cruz's record, his recent record as well, the stable's flying.
9 wins in the last 10 meetings, 12 placings as well from just 68 runners, so a win percentage of 13.23. Stables going well, and here's his runners on Wednesday night. Paul Circuit booming a definite chance. Exaltations in a 2200 metre class 5, so everyone's a hope in that. Viva Popcorn, good shot, and You're My Everything, absolutely a big show of winning race 7.
Yeah, so he's got another good chance to extend that record, no doubt.
Yeah, OK. Well, we'll move on. Have a look at Cheerful Days here, Paul, because, well, I mean, in terms of his recent form, He's, much like Tony Cruz, absolutely flying as well. He's won his last 3 starts. The other horse to look out for here, possibly not his best effort, capable of better, is Everyone's Delight, who fades to run 9th.
Yeah, he drew wide. He drew barrier 11, so he got a really tough run. So forget that for him, because he's now got barrier 2 and should be right on the pace. But look outside the widest horse here, because he just hits the line really strongly. I mean, Cheerful Days and also You're My Everything, they're both going to make their runs together, I think, and just who's got the better turn of foot at the...
They are both claiming riders on this week too. Matthew Poon on Cheerful Days, You're My Everything. He draws 9, Cheerful Days 11. They'll go back and run on. And the form Andrew out of that race is excellent, because that is Invincible Missile to his inside.
It was, yeah. James McDonald won on him at the IJC meeting last Wednesday night. Sanchmark, first up for the season, but that hasn't necessarily been an inconvenience for him in the past.
It hasn't. 3 starts first up for 3 placings. He's had 2 trials with the second here behind Killandini. And he's also trialled around Lucky With You, who is actually in this trial. That's him in those blue colours down towards the inside. He does race well, Fresh Paul. He does race well at Happy Valley. Just from barrier 12 against some race-fit racehorses, if he had drawn better, I would have considered him a lot more.
Yeah, that's why I sort of thought he might go to the back, because otherwise you might get caught wide, Sanchmark. He's only a 2-time winner. You know, he's been placed a lot more than he's placed 6 times for second, right?
OK, the horse in the pink jack as well came out and won on the weekend too, so it was a good trial. Exceptional, nice. Favourite to go one better, Paul. What do you think?
Well, I've got him in, but I haven't got him, not for second. I haven't got him on time. We'll see if we can break that duck of run, I should say, of seconds. I'm going to go with Everyone's Delight, because I think he can get out to the lead here from the slow draw. He drew 11 last time, had a really tough run. He was taken on at the start before. I think if he gets to the front, left alone, he can be there for a long period of the race. You're My Everything and Cheerful Days will make their runs together. And then Exceptional Nice, you can't leave him out, can you? He's in there for 4th. 1, 3, 2, 7.
It's the same 4 as Paul, it's just a different order. It is You're My Everything going on top. 1,600 metre winner prior to arriving. He also won over 1,400 metres. His first up when he was 1,200, so the step up in distance naturally looks absolutely perfect for him. Cheerful Days looking for 4 in a row. He's been so good at his last few starts and has franked the form by beating Invincible Missile last time. Exceptional Nice is as consistent as they come. Might break the run of seconds, but we'll have to settle for 3rd. That'll make it, 7 placings from 9 starts, course and distance. And Everyone's Delight from a much better barrier. Keith Young takes over with Zach on the sidelines for Frankie Law, but from barrier 11 to barrier 2, he'll get his chance. 3, 2, 7 and 1.
Won't disagree with the 1, 2, 3 selections. I actually quite like 4 as well. Garitas, wide draw a little bit, but he was better last time behind Cap to Winner. I think steps out on the weekend again. So that's race 7.